Hey, to the Shrek City. I'm Michael.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Demon Slayer episode 10 of season 3. Yes. The possible penultimate episode. We are not sure. It's just everybody on the internet when I look for news seems pretty sure that 11 is going to be the max.
Yeah, because of some leak. I'm so upset. I want more.
I hope they're very wrong.
Yeah,
me too.
But we have a comment that I just thought was interesting to think about. This one isn't so much new information. Rex Graphics says it could be that we got no backstory on Gyoko because he had nothing redeeming about him. We didn't get a backstory on a number of different demons, such as the Arrow Demon, the Spider Brother Demon, who just faded away, who was very strong, and Enmu, the Laura Moon One. These guys may have been pretty evil in their human lives as well.
The Arrow Demon, I remember, we didn't really get much on them, but that was also early on. So I don't know, I didn't expect it as much, but I thought Spider Demon, the kid.
I think this is talking about the brother that poisoned Zenitsu.
It's funny how those, we didn't miss the explanation.
No, because their only thing is that they were just unfortunate people who got yoinked by Mr. Spider Guy.
Yeah, personally, the one that means the most to me is the Laura Moon One. Yeah, he seemed like he could have just been a psycho.
Yeah.
To me, I'm looking for backstories on the upper and lower moons mainly, not necessarily the guys we come across, even though sometimes we got some with them.
Mm-hmm. But also, like, from their interactions, like with Arrow Demon people, you can take from it that they felt saved by Muzan for some reason. Mm-hmm. So just from that, you're like, oh, you've had an unfortunate life if Mr. Murderer is your savior, you know?
Mm-hmm. But for this episode, is there anything that you're looking forward to that we're going to see? I mean, just possibly the second to last episode.
Love Hashira is here to save
everybody, yes. And I guess I'm hoping that I want it to be a good fight. At the same time, I don't want her to be injured, because that'll be another Hashira down. Because right now, Michio is down for the count. He needs recovery time. Mm-hmm. So he needs to be hidden from everybody. And also, he's supposedly so great. So I'm like, please, love, don't get injured. Please. Please. Yeah.
I think she's getting injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, just so you guys know, this episode, if it is coming to an end here, we're going to keep this slot open for now until we figure out what we want to do with the new schedule, because we've got Jujutsu Kaisen coming back, and we're pretty sure we're going to watch Rurouni Kenshin remake once that comes back, because none of us actually seen Rurouni Kenshin. So that'll be interesting, and we're going to have at least one poll show pretty soon, because other shows are ending as well. We're trying to figure it out, and so by the time next week comes around, hopefully we'll have a plan for you by then. Alright, well guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncut version of this if you watch along with us in the uncut version in Patreon down below. Thank you very much, I will see you in the discussion.
Shameless tramp. Oh, Muzan. Wow, that got to her. Okay. Really, girl? No, brother.
Third form.
Whoa.
Cat love shower.
Oh, what kind of a name, but nice.
Okay. Yeah, stay out of the way, Tanjiro. Oh, yeah.
The sound.
Yeah. Interesting.
The whip.
That is pretty crazy.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Stamping on the ground. That's cool.
Second floor.
Love fangs.
They're just...
Okay. Whoa.
Like in Wings of Love.
Why are there so many cats?
Yeah, here's the cat at the time.
Wow, that face. With a spell? Uh-oh.
Oh!
Ooh, striking trees.
Oh, they all came back.
How are you moving?
Yeah, he's been broken several times.
Whoa! Okay. What?
Okay.
She's like, can I do this? Does it?
Yeah. She's insane.
I mean, well, she's here to find somebody to date.
Oh, right, too close.
But I'm good.
Oh.
It's hear that all the time. Oh no, she's gonna get injured. Oh no.
Rip it up.
There you go, girl.
You see.
この小娘図体に見合わぬ筋力得意体質
Yeah.
これは良い質の良い肉を
Oh, no.
強さに直結
Really?
Huh.
しかし
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Oh, flashback.
Oh!
Hello?
君と結婚できるのな
Oh,
ら
wow.
Oh.
熊かイノシシか牛くらいでしょうそのおかしな頭の色も子供に遺伝したらと思うとゾッとします
Wow.
このお見合いはなかったことに私のことは忘れてください
Wow.
さようなら
Did you have to go in that?
Oh, it's her dad.
Her hair color was different.
Yeah.
子供相手に何をやってるんですか私の細い腕に力こぶはできなかったけど
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
小さい私が台所仕事を手伝う4
14
の
months.
重さの漬物石を
33 pounds.
Pickling stone.
小さい頃からよく食べた
Always eaten too.
が
Fuel.
好きだった
Oh, her hair is different now.
いい食いっぷりだねほら相撲取りが負けてどうするそんなこと言われてもなあ
食後の桜餅よ
はっけよいなかった
Poor guy.
筋肉の密度が
Yeah.
Yeah, she's strong from that little. Look at her hair color changed early too.
みつりはずーっとうちにいればいいじゃないか
Oh.
でも女の人は結婚してお嫁さんに行くんだよね
ずーっと
You could just stay at home forever. Forget about it. Aww.
お見合いが破談した日これは隠さねばと思った
Oh, died.
髪は染め粉で黒くした
That's how she
食
got
べ
the
た
guy
い
at
のをぐっ
first.
とこらえた力も弱い
She
と
stifled the urge to eat.
家族みんなが心配していた私のこと好きになってくれる人はいないのこんなのおかしいよおかしい
Oh, here we go.
Everybody saved her. Aww.
私意識飛ばして
Yes.
Real hard.
一番可能性のあるこの人が希望の光だこの人さえ生きていてくれたら絶対勝てる
Aww.
で勝とう
Just carrying her. Trying your best. Ah!
Whoa.
Yikes.
Were those trees?
I think so.
She picked them up.
Yeah. Yeah. She blocked them.
He looked real mad.
狂言だろうが何だろうが全部
She cut lightning.
悪い奴には絶対負けない覚悟しなさいよ
Oh, yeah?
本気だったら
I'm going for the kill.
Cut through lightning.
Ah. Sneaky, sneaky, snake.
自分の強さを誇りなさい君を悪く言う人はみんな羨ましがっているだけなんだよ
お父さんお母さん私を丈夫に産んでくれてありがと
I'm
う
glad they're not dead.
Oh, yeah.
鬼殺隊の長い靴下
Long striped socks from Igudo? Oh, is that the snake guy?
Yeah. Oh, he's so
Oh!
イゴさん何
She's in.
大事にするね
破れたらまた新しいのよ
That's cute.
Cute.
Human?
力を抑えていたけど
Holding back?
もうやめるね
Oh.
この人が希望の光だ
Yeah, you felt it. You felt it.
Getting serious.
Where?
Here we go.
Ew. Soloing it.
The main head.
We have to.
She just grabbed it.
Oh!
All right.
What?
Yes.
Well, I mean, she did handle a whole one and just blow it into all the others.
Yeah. Well, that was
Increase her heart rate. Speed up circulation.
more oxygen.
Wow.
Whoa.
Love breathing.
Indeed.
Whoa.
守るって言ったでしょ。あっちには行かせないんだから。
Oh, he can
His
smell
nose, yeah, of course. You can find it.
it. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, went far.
Oh yeah.
ここは早く本体の鬼を切らなきゃ。
First they had to slash into the wood, and then they got to slash his neck.
小娘は宣告よりも動きが早い。何をした何をしている一体何を。
He's worried.
朝
Mark?
Oh, it's on her neck.
She has a mark.
鬼の文様と似てい
Demon's crest?
Oh, okay. That's new info.
るがしかし永遠ではない。必ず体力が続かなくなる。
Yeah, because they keep reproducing and coming back.
あの木の中にいる。
He's running
He's
away.
running away.
もう少し
His ability to remain enraged is impressive.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now they gotta fight this tree stump.
Okay.
こんな招待者
Yeah.
No, you can't. What are you gonna do?
Shoot it.
これしかねえ。
Yeah.
お腹壊さないから。ゲニア
He's like, what the give you? It's story.
Tanjiro,
He's
not.
not eating it. He's ripping it away.
鬼を食うこと
Wait, he is eating it?
だが鬼の体質になれる。
Oh.
それだけ再生力も上がる。
Okay.
That's what he's doing.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Wow.
Well done.
Okay.
And now?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
枝の鞭
Yep.
シグムラ進め。
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
Fire. There you go.
Just a little.
決起術
That'll help, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
They do it?
Oh, there's something.
It's gone?
He's
not in
there.
it.
また逃げた。
Yeah, of course it's fast.
どこにいる。
Grab him.
He got mad.
Oh, he. Responsibilities.
よかった罪。マクロード。
Chase him.
He gets mad when they run.
絶対に逃がさない。
貴様のしたこと
What are you
は
done? Flashback.
誰でもない。
Same.
Oh, his flashback.
Interesting.
この二枚舌の大嘘つきめ。わしは嘘をついてない。
Can't take it seriously.
Oh. Crap.
He's tired of it.
You know the others are there too,
Oh
guys.
my.
Oh.
Planted him. Oh, he missed.
Never mind.
That was nearly cool, Genya.
Yeah, it was almost. Oh.
Wow.
Alright, she got it.
その頭だし。安野さんは1日170個の桜餅を8ヶ月食べ続けたら、
Eating 170 rice
今の色
cakes
に変わったんだって。
a day for 8 months.
本当。
はい、無一郎くん。
安藤さん。
Oh, he's
ありがとうございます。
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah, so we got the fight.
We got the fight. And it looks like it could very well easily be wrapped up in the next episode.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed impossibly dangerous until Love stopped holding back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even before, when she was chopping through those trees, like, oh my gosh, did she just chop through like 7 at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was her holding back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously. And she just suddenly faster, stronger, and yeah.
Built to last longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so from the beginning.
And
Yes.
he called her a tramp.
Tramp, and she's like, how dare
He's
you?
like, excuse me?
Yeah. He's like, you're not any bigger than my brother, my little brother. And then we get a little flashback as well of her past.
Yes.
It is after sound attack, which
The sound
makes
attack.
her go a bit.
You can chop through the sound.
Yeah.
Yep. I made a mention of something that I think we may have already known this, but the guy was like, "You are quality meat, and that will mean more power." I think we've heard something like that before.
Yeah. So basically, the demons get stronger when they eat people in general.
Yeah, in general.
But then, if you eat someone who's strong, then you get stronger faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I guess.
For some reason, it takes me to Hunter x Hunter. When if you eat people with Nen.
Yeah, that's what I was
stronger
thinking.
Nen.
I was like, I've heard this concept somewhere before. Yeah, but her flashback, she was rejected because her hair is pink and she's drunk.
Yes.
Drunk girl.
Yes. And I was surprised. I thought the hair thing would be like something more, I don't know.
Symbolic.
Yeah. It just because she ate all those rice balls.
Well, that's what she says.
That's what she says. Yeah. And Muichiro was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's to do with they said that she has a demon crest.
Demon crest. Yeah.
Yes. So we know that the people can get these crests, and this is the first time someone's mentioned that connection between them and the demons. I'm wondering if we've already had that theory that demons in general may be more scientific than magical than we think, because you can use medicine to cure it in some ways, and also this blue spider lily thing is a physical thing that Muzan's after. What if, in a way, demonhood in general is just like a shortcut to something people could get to through hard work or something?
Yeah.
That is a good point, because then that would make sense why people like Tanjiro, Michiro, and Love Kanroji. I'm trying to get her name right in my head. It manifests when they're like they turn on up to a certain point. They have to like reach a certain point of like focus.
Yeah.
And then it activates. Versus like you might say getting injected by Muzan's blood. Who maybe hacked the system.
Yeah.
And then you just inject his blood and you kind of hack up to that level. That could make sense.
Like it's a sort of enlightenment that they're able to achieve for short periods of time.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if maybe because they shortcut it, the consequences, like their mind isn't stayed in the same place. Like where if you work up to it, maybe you also like work hardening your mind to be like
building character.
Yeah, and build your character to the point where you can sustain yourself.
Yeah, your being. Yeah.
And not be evil. Yeah.
And if we're going philosophical about it, perhaps it could have to do with where mentally the demons are attached to earthly desires, like they still have that turmoil inside of them. And if they work themselves to that point through like I say, discipline and character, they're able to achieve that state without being evil.
Yeah, they work that stuff out.
Almost angelic in a way.
Yeah.
But anything else from earlier?
Then after she takes the second hit, or because she thought she was, there's something before that?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention her family. She is like the first anybody we've encountered in this whole demon corps that still has family intact and alive.
Oh yeah, that's
like
true.
her family's totally fine, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah, she's right
because
home.
they look so happy.
Yeah, and also she didn't have like a tragic start.
Yeah.
She didn't tragically. She just had a misunderstood and ostracized. But she was able to keep her niceness about her. She was just kind of a little bit traumatized by being rejected by people.
Yeah, she may be crazy, but she's not broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is indeed crazy. Like, I want to date somebody, so let me join this death-defying demon hunting squad.
Actually, no, to be honest, I understand why she joined the Hashira at this point. Because of that reason. She was like freakishly strong for the normal populace. There was nowhere else for her to go except towards the Hashira. Because I don't think she actually like forced trained herself to reach that level. I think she was naturally tending towards that level, and the only place that she would have found anyone who wouldn't look down on her for being stronger than them is among the Hashiras. So it makes sense now to me more that she would have thought, yeah, this makes sense as a place to find true love.
Yeah, but still. I mean, still.
Yeah, I think it part of it is a lot of the things that she doesn't even see as that crazy.
Like the impossibility part. Of
True.
So she's so elevated above everyone else that for her, she's just going to summer camp.
Yeah.
You know?
True. Speaking of love interests, she has one and doesn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Snake likes her.
Sneaky snake.
Snake boy made her socks. It's like, don't worry, if you destroy them, I'll get you new ones.
Yeah. It's like
So cute.
you have stripy socks. Has nothing to do with my stripes. It has
Nothing to do with my stripes at all. I'm not making you match me in any way.
Fine.
He was one of the nicer ones, if I recall. He was one chilling out in the tree.
Yeah, he was chilling out
Yeah.
in the tree, but he was definitely against.
He was
But
insulting.
he also broke someone's arm, didn't he?
Tanjiro's.
Yeah, with the snake,
Yeah.
I think.
I thought it was defending Tanjiro. Yeah, he broke Tanjiro.
He broke Tanjiro's arm. Yeah.
Did he break his arm?
He pulled on it hard. Tanjiro's in that state was just off the fight and fully injured, and he was like kneeling on him and pulling his arm to stop
and
him.
he elbowed him like
Elbow
weird.
into his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could hardly breathe on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Good guys. Snake.
And also, when I think he made a comment about either Tengen or
Did he?
the other one, Rengoku, in both of after their fights, and it was kind of snarky. I think Rengoku he was like barely nice about it, but we're like, oh, I guess he does respect him. And then he came to after the fight, after the defeat of Gyutaro, he was like, I can't believe it took all of you to fight this one guy, something like that, insultingly towards Tanjiro and not Tengen. I think he was talking to Tanjiro. Don't remember?
I don't remember at all. No.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
The more you say it, the more vaguely familiar it is.
I'm pretty sure.
She's painting the picture and she's placing it in our brains.
Let us know if we're being gaslit.
Please. You need to know. Yeah. But afterwards, when she wakes up, and then you were saying she wakes up and after the second attack, and she's.
No, I was talking about before all that, but you jumped ahead of me. I was like, okay, let's just go there. It's okay. Yeah, we'll talk about what I wanted to talk about. She had the flashback. But yeah, she finds love in like a more platonic way. People who love and care about her, and she was able to see all these people that she saved. They love her and cared about the fact that she is so helpful, even if she can't find someone like to love her romantically. Yeah, she's found love.
She's found her place in the world. As well.
Yes.
Which is what she was crying about on the bridge when she dyed her hair and was
She's like, do I have to change myself completely and live like this in order to be loved?
Yeah.
Before she saw marriage as the way to be accepted, but now she sees a different path.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I have is, I have something. Oh, it's holding back. I thought it was like holiday break, and I'm like, I have no idea what this means. But let me say it and see if you guys get anything. But no, it's holding back. But then we talked about that. But then she has the demon crest.
It looks like a demon crest.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, do you think I was kind of going along with that. It's the same thing that's on Tanjiro and Michiro.
Probably. Yeah, I would think so.
He's the first one to call it that, I guess.
Yeah, because he's the first one who might know to see it, I think. But also, both hers and Muichiro's look more like
a
shape.
Yeah, like a pattern, like a design-ish type thing.
True.
But Tanjiro's looks like
it's like a hole. It just looks like a amorphic flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's something I noticed from Muichiro's, and I didn't know what to point out. I was like, oh, maybe it's just specialized to the part of the body because they're a different person. I don't know.
Well, I had a theory at first that, like a headcanon, that the reason that Tanjiro's look different is because he wasn't directly related to the first swordsman and he's rediscovering the art, so it was a little more messy. And Miritro, we know is related to him, and so that's why there's more defined pattern because it's carrying out tradition. But now love comes out of nowhere and also has one, and it's also a pattern. So now I'm just wondering, is she related? Is this just a symbol of a certain level you get to? Like, what is this? Or we could get even messier and say that is this like the remnant of somebody way back when was a demon?
Oh,
and that it surfacing when you're really strong or something.
Or what if there's like the sun breather guy was actually going around trying to make pupils and was injecting things into random people? I don't know. I'm like, no way they're all related. Like, Muichiro was confirmed, said by the master related.
Yes.
So he has to be. But all of them come from one descendant.
I don't think Tanjiro's related is the thing.
Oh, okay. Right. He just saw the person.
He's a family friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Need more information.
Yes.
But I also want to say theories so that we could eventually say, call it.
Okay, so maybe Tanjiro, his father learned the dance from Sunbreather.
Yeah, let's call that
Sunbreather guy, because he knows the Hikaga.
The dance,
the fire dance.
Yeah.
Yes, and that was passed on throughout the generations. So it's just so he has the original form.
Yes.
Even though he's not actually related.
Yes.
So like the DNA doesn't have to do with it. It's just like the form and the ability to do the thing.
In Tanjiro's case.
I
can get behind that.
And then also in the middle of our guys, we leave Kanroji to fight Big Bad, and we go to find Little Strong. And our team are like trying on the thing, and what's his name? I can't remember his name now. Genya bites and eats the thing. That's how he gets stronger.
I like Tanjiro still being Tanjiro in the middle. Well, you'll get a stomachache.
No. Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Like 2 years of Tanjiro. Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how he takes on the demon's strength. He eats it. Now, I'm wondering if this is unique to him or if it's something people can do in general. What do you think?
I would think it's unique to him because like everybody says that consuming the demon blood makes you a demon.
Yeah, but he can like become like them but not be taken over by them, and it fades off, goes away.
Yeah.
Except he was still pulling on his canines. It doesn't bring that together.
I think the teeth stay after he's less demony, so he pulls them out to look normal.
Okay.
And then his teeth come in.
So that means maybe it's something that happened to him that gave him this ability at some point. So there's still a mystery.
Well, I think also it could be that not everybody could do that without getting turned. Maybe.
So he's just kind of special.
There just needs to be some reason why not everybody does this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a looked down upon thing.
It could be that.
Could be.
Yeah. We know that all of the demons' core people who like hate demons, and Tanjiro is unique in that he has compassion.
Yeah.
So,
and he's also made the point again, he said he can't do breathing techniques. So he needs every leg up he can get. So maybe even as good as it is, it's not as big of a leap for the other people. Because so far, honestly, Genya has not done as much as anybody else. Everyone else has kind of outshone him.
Yeah, I think that this last bit where he picks up a tree and throws it, that was probably the best. But I was going to say also, it's probably hard to get your hands on demons to eat every day, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's not like you can train, let me find a demon to eat so I can train. And, it's not really an easy, practice.
That's true.
Like a combat technique.
Yeah.
A dangerous because if you're getting their blood, you're probably already winning anyway.
You slice them, and then you and they're like, bro.
But yeah, for the not turning thing, I think perhaps it's something like they're pretty close to vampires in like a lot of Western vampire lore. If you take the blood from a vampire, you can kind of get the powers without being a slave to the vampire. So we're looking at something along those lines.
Oh, so instead of them taking your blood, you take their blood, like a voluntary connection?
Yeah, give you blood.
Sorry, yeah, give you blood.
You'll become enslaved to their will.
Versus if you take
if you take their blood, you're not.
Right. Oh, that'd be interesting. It's a psychological connection. And then we also see the little Strong. I can't remember. That guy, he is crying on the floor because he trips and is like, I've never lied. I'm a virtuous weakling.
Yes. He has a flashback of somebody being like, you two-faced liar.
Yeah. So it could be like his trauma was no one believed him and they always thought he was a liar, maybe because of somebody else that was, framing him or something like that. And so his alter ego was someone who would defend him.
Yeah.
Alter ego. Yeah, I think it's a split personality.
Called it.
Yeah, because he's already got that whole, they were all inside of him, like, making noise in his head earlier. He also has this guy coming out to defend him, like you mentioned.
Being very, what is it? What's the word?
Yeah.
Justice serving.
Yeah, he's like, how dare you attack a weakling?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe there's another part of him that we haven't seen yet that is a liar, or something like that.
Yeah.
That only comes out when things are really bad.
Yeah. And then Tanjiro gets mad when he starts running.
Yeah.
I was at first like, they just stood there and allowed him to get up and run away and then get angry and run after him. I was like, I was kind of expecting Tanjiro to be like, reflective on what he said, like as if he heard. But no, he was just mad. How dare you run away?
I think
From the
he's getting
responsibilities or something like
he's
that.
getting flashback to Akaza, because that's what he was basically saying. It's the same thing. He was like, don't run away, you coward.
Yeah, it's a good observation, because I didn't notice it till you mentioned it in the episode. Is every time a demon's run away, he'd become enraged. Because when Muzan was leaving the first time, he yelled at him too.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
You're leaving your responsibility. You're killing these people. You need to stand and be like,
Yeah, so we had possible split personality. I just wrote on false martyr. So just wondering perhaps if he's lying to himself.
That's what I'm wondering too. It's either he's lying to himself. It seems more possible that it could be a mix.
Yeah.
Like the memories that he's having are kind of fantasized into. I was always perfect, or he really was just really was a traumatizing time in his life, and he kind of like whitewashed everything else he's ever done as a result.
I'm thinking it's probably that he was just a good person, but people didn't like him for some other reason.
Yeah, maybe he looks or something.
Yeah, or his parentage or something, so they hated him, and they just wanted a reason to hate him, so he got blamed for something he didn't do.
That's possible.
But also, I just want to mention that this episode did kind of work in favor of that comments that we read earlier. Like, what if there's something redeemable about him? We got a backstory immediately.
Yes, yeah, because you were like, where's the story? We got it.
The artist
Kinda.
really was just a bastard. He's gone.
It's just terrible. But yeah, I think that's everything.
Same.
All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for being here with us for another episode of Demon Slayer. Guys, if you liked your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can comment down below anything we missed, and also the Patreon is in the description if you want to see the uncut and watch it along with us. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Laser, Angel Rojas, Deli, and Jamal Wilson.